Whoa. Ooh.
What you just heard was an electrical arc created by a homemade booby trap. However, the intended target was Michael Wilson's pregnant wife, Ashley.
You try to take out your pregnant wife? Wow. With a wig booby trap.
Someone had attempted to murder Ashley and her unborn baby by electrocution. Michael's erratic behavior and obsession with her cheating made him the #1 suspect. On December 26, 2017, Flagler County deputies responded to a 911 call from Ashley's stepfather, John.
Okay.
And I have a key.
She's had trouble with her kind of estranged husband.
She's
and we talked to Officer Jacobs.
So they're not divorced?
No, but
okay.
He left about he left about a month ago.
Okay.
This is a really twisted story. But anyway, she went to Tennessee for Christmas.
He was up there.
And he was actually there. But on the way back,
when he found out that she was there, he came back down.
Michael, who had recently been diagnosed with a mental illness.
Bro, this story is all over the place. Hold on. So she went away for vacation and he ended up being there. So she came back and then he came back. Hold on. What? Hold on. I got to rewind this a little bit.
He was up there.
And he was actually there. But on the way back,
when he found out that she was there, he came back down.
Michael, who had recently been diagnosed with a mental illness, made some disturbing comments to Ashley about what she would find at her house, so she called John to check it out.
No, I'm mule kicking it. I think they just called us. Whoa. Ooh.
What's that?
I don't know, but it popped.
What?
Something popped.
It's a chair.
No, something actually popped.
There's something up there.
that's the baby's.
There's something on that table.
Yeah, chair. This is where I wish I had my scope camera.
Something did pop. That was.
Yeah, but I heard the key.
You know,
it was like a.
No, he rigged
If all you heard is the key, then you open the door then.
up there's electrical cords rigged up. That's what it
Yeah,
was.
there's something on this table right here. You see, it's like a battery.
That's a
That's a power source.
it's an inverter. Is it an inverter? Huh. All right. Stand by.
Yeah, there's definitely.
As long as I got permission to go in, I'm
Do it. Here, it's all you.
Do it. Fuck no.
Yeah, there's a wire.
Look at
A
that.
fold.
It was immediately clear that someone had tampered with the door's locking mechanism using electrical components. One set of wires appeared to be from a cut lamp cord, typically used for a salt rock lamp in a nearby bedroom. A second set of wires, with clamps, was connected to the locking mechanism. The rigging was designed so that when a person inserted a key into the top door lock and touched the bottom door handle, they would complete the circuit. This would allow electrical current to flow through the body, potentially fatal if both parts were touched at the same time. This information...
How did he know that? We got to get to the bigger question. Who taught this man that? He ain't just find this out from trying shit.
Was confirmed for detectives by an expert at the power company. If the contraption had worked the way it was supposed to, it had the potential to kill Ashley as well as her baby.
And if that firearm obviously is missing, if we discover that the firearm is with...
So the question that I got though is imagine if it really would have worked and she would have been electrocuted and the baby would have died, how would you have explained the setup anyway? Like, because she would have died, the cops would have came, they'd have seen the setup, knew you set it up. Nobody broke in your house, set that up, climbed out the window. Come on, bro. Like, you was getting going down from this regardless.
With someone other than your daughter, would you like to pursue charges?
Sure. Yes.
For the theft?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's all I need from that. Anything else you want to add? Or
Can I do anything on my other stuff that he's taken?
What stuff do you take?
My iPhone, my iPad, and a laptop.
How long ago was it? Same thing? Same night?
No, that's when he originally left, because he worked for me. These were work items. I told him, Michael, if you come back, you know, it's fine. But if you don't, those are my things. And he never came back, so I formally terminated him through my payroll company. And once he's terminated, and I still hasn't returned my stuff. And now last night, we discovered the laptop was actually at Ashley's house. He came back. He took that when he was there. So
Okay, so
he took the iPhone and the iPad when he originally left.
mm-hmm.
And I have text that's saying, I'll leave it in the truck when I leave and all this stuff, and he didn't. But then the laptop, he left at home when he left to go to Ohio or wherever, and then this past time when he was there, it's gone.
So he trying to kill his wife and about to go to jail for that, and you want to throw on a charge because he didn't turn in his work phone? What are we doing here?
So he took it.
Detective Blanton also spoke with John, who explained that they had attempted to enter but never made contact with both parts of the door's locking mechanism at the same time. John also mentioned noticing smart cameras in the toilet, which he had retrieved and discarded in the kitchen trash. In the main bedroom, Detective Blanton noticed love letter-style sticky notes and letters scattered across the bed, along with a photo album. One open page showed pictures of Michael Wilson and Ashley together during her pregnancy. The search of the home also revealed that Ashley's gun had been stolen along with a laptop. At this point, Ashley was still returning from a trip to Tennessee where she spent Christmas with her father and Michael. Ashley stopped by the sheriff's department to speak with detectives as soon as she got back. Michael would have only had about 20 hours in that time span to drive to Florida and back to Tennessee to rig the contraption. Ashley realized that she needed to take his threats seriously this time when Michael knew where she hid her gun even though she never told anyone. Michael's warning to Ashley to only use the front door and make sure his daughter wasn't in her arms was a key indicator he had done something sinister.
What's it like?
What type of, I'm about to say what type of killer got a conscience like that, but he gotta have some type of conscience, because he said, hey, when you come home, make sure you use the front door and don't be holding your daughter. Wait, what? Why? You feel me? Like, hell nah.
Get home with Michael. Like, what's the history with that? Y'all get along well, or?
Before this, barring the last 2 months, he was perfect. Great dad, great husband, great provider, very passive, just a sweet guy. Now, he had an event in October, and he kind of fell out on the floor. It was almost like a seizure or a stroke, almost like a TIA. And he refused to go to the emergency room that night. And after that event, it was night and day. He started becoming more aggressive. His whole behavior changed, his whole demeanor. Where before,
she lightweight giving him like a bailout, even though, you know what I'm saying, he ain't gonna probably get no grace, you know what I'm saying, but she almost like giving him a bailout.
he was very patient with Harper, very, patient with me. He would get irritated easier. He would fly off the handle. He wouldn't come home from work when he normally would. He'd stay out later. It was just a complete night and day.
What about what does he do for a living?
Well, before this, he hasn't worked in a month, but before this, he worked for my stepdad as a field supervisor for his construction business, for my stepdad's construction business, at Coastal Cable.
Okay. And what do you do for you stay home long?
I was a stay-at-home mom until this happened. Then I went to work for my stepdad.
Okay.
I'm an office manager there at Coastal Cable now.
Since October? Or
Since the beginning of December, which is actually when he left at the end of November.
Okay.
He went and saw his primary for the follow-up, and his primary diagnosed him as paranoid schizophrenic with ADD and high blood pressure. And when he got that diagnosis, it was completely different. He called me and he said, "There's no way this is right. This is quack doctor. You've set me up," which has kind of been a running thing the last week or so prior to this. he had begun saying I was trying to poison him. My stepdad was trying to kidnap him.
Oh, Buddy just lost his motherfucking mind. That's what happened. All his coins is out. You know what I'm saying? Little Sonic coin. All his Sonic coins got knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Boy loose in the brain. I ain't gonna lie to you. Once he start acting like people trying to set him up and yeah, niggas a nut.
After the information from Ashley was gathered, detectives issue a warrant for Michael's arrest. Detectives find that on Michael's Facebook account, he already changed his relationship status to widowed, making it clear that he knew exactly what his intent was.
What are you talking about? Just tell me what's going on. Why are you trying to get into my account?
What's going on is because you started with my account, you deleted my fucking account. Your email is associated with the cover of my passwords. So that's why it's showing up on your Gmail account, you stupid son of a bitch.
Oh.
That's why.
Wow. I believe they were linked.
I'm sick of your shit. I'm sick of all of it. Do you hear me? I'm sick of you. I want you out of my life forever.
You guys are going.
And everybody else that I know of.
You're going to prison, so it doesn't really matter. You won't have anybody in your
I'm going to prison. Hey, buddy, you better be watching your ass because you know what? I'm coming after you. Coming after you.
All right.
Okay, what are you? What are you then? Let me tell you what you want. Tell me what you want. I'll come meet your fucking ass and beat you into the ground like this.
Yeah, I might have had a little bit of schizo too with people talking to me like that. And they talking crazy to him. I don't even hear Buddy get to respond or say nothing. They just, yeah, bro, you'd have thought I was crazy too. I'd have been spazzing. Not giving him an excuse, but you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, relax.
Detectives were able to ping Michael's phone to a location in Knoxville, Tennessee, where Knoxville police arrested him in a parking lot outside of a resource center. A search revealed a small bag of meth in his shoe as well as the stolen laptop.
There go right there. Buddy on methamphetamines. Boy, you got a pill jar full of meth, bro. Ain't no way possible. Ain't nobody know that. Boy ain't schizo. He's a dope head.
Stolen company phone and ammunition. During a controlled call, Detective Blanton had Ashley call Michael to see if he would admit to going into the home and tampering with the electrical device, but he denies ever being in Florida.
Did you go inside?
She wasn't there.
Did you go inside?
No, she wasn't there.
I mean, even to pick up, you forgot something, or I mean, because you've been on kind of. She brought you some shit, but I know me. If I were gone for a week or so, I would
clean that fucking house out.
Yeah.
There wouldn't be a single piece of clothing left on a hanger if I was to go in there and get my stuff. I assure you.
Well, this is what I'm being told you did. Is that you set a door up to electrocute your wife.
I set a door up?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
A doorknob up to electric so she'd get electrocuted.
Do fingerprints. She told me she's got camera footage. Fingerprints.
Well, and I'm sure they're doing some lab stuff.
Please.
You see the guy's got gloves on. They're doing it.
Please, fingerprint.
So you're telling me you didn't have anything to do with this?
No.
Listen, nobody.
Fingerprint.
Hey.
Fingerprint.
Have you heard from her today?
Yeah.
Hey, Buddy wore gloves for sure. He's stretching. Fingerprints. Yeah. Hey, catch me if you can.
Yeah, she was very apologetic.
The
other day she said something about a bomb. She said there was a bomb in her house.
She said something to you about a bomb?
A bomb in her house.
When did she say that?
Last night.
He's talking too much.
I don't know if it was by the time she got there. Like I said, my times are kind of messed up and stuff.
But she told you last night that there was a bomb in her house.
Yeah. Last night while she was still on the road going, and then I called.
So how would she have found out about that?
Hell if I know. I'm telling you, they're setting me up. This is bullshit. So a battery charger hooked to a door is gonna.
Well, I don't know, or is it? You tell me. It looks to me like that may be into electrical outlet, into standard wiring.
This is mine for my boat that I had. That is my charger.
Talking too much now at this point.
From my 17-foot battery charger.
So that red.
I bought this at Harbor Freight. That's mine.
Motherfuckers be thinking they so smart that you think you could tell them a little bit of the, you know what I'm saying, to make them seem like you telling them some bit of a truth. Like you think you telling them, hey, yeah, this is my battery. This is my battery. That they gonna be like, oh, well, that's your battery. You couldn't have possibly rigged it. Like, come on, bro.
So that's I mean, my fingerprints are going to be on that either way. See, that's what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Why would I do the front door? I didn't even go in. What's this and this?
But see now, wait a minute. First you told me you drove by. Now you changed your story on me a little bit.
Doesn't matter. It's my house. It's not.
I know, but you've changed your story on me. You could have said, "Look, I went in the garage." You didn't
He
have
said
to
I
say
didn't
that.
go in.
So you ultimately spent a little bit
I
more
thought
time.
she was cheating on me, sir.
Okay.
I thought she was running around on me, and she obviously was, because where would she be other than home? With my daughter. My daughter. She's just out running around with men or what? She's been known to be pretty promiscuous.
Did you do this?
No.
Even to scare her?
Nope. That is not even harmful. First off, you could take that battery charger and hook it up to that door as much as you wanted. It's not going to push current through it. Do you know why? Do you know how electricity works? Okay, then clearly you know that's a hoax. There's nothing.
Michael is brought in for questioning with Detective Washam of the
Wow.
Knoxville Police Department. Unbeknownst to Michael, Flagler County detectives were able to secure a search warrant for his phone and laptop. Photos found on Michael's phone showed a picture of Ashley with a skull face he had drawn on her, possibly symbolizing her intended death. It also revealed search results where he Googled how to set a booby trap with a charge and text messages expressing his opinions on her alleged cheating. Michael doesn't really make much sense, and when asked why he did it, he explains to Detective Washam that he believes his wife was cheating on him and was pregnant with someone else's baby. He also claimed that his mini-stroke was a result of his wife and her parents trying to poison him to cash out the life insurance policy they took out on him. Together with the drugs and mental illness diagnosis, Michael thought they were out to get him. GPS placed Michael in Florida on December 23rd, where he also stopped at a tattoo shop he previously worked for. Without a doubt, Michael was the one to place the trap and intimidate his wife. Even with the concrete evidence, Michael was tried for attempted murder but found guilty on a lesser charge of attempted aggravated battery. He received credit for jail time served and was able to get out on parole in 2020. While in jail, he placed a recorded phone call to his mother and revealed where the stolen gun was located. Knoxville police successfully located the stolen firearm and returned it. As far as we know, Ashley has since relocated and attempted to hide from Michael for fear he may attempt to hurt her or her children again.
Crazy part is, man, Michael was a nut, and they said he got time served. How much? They didn't even say how much time he actually served. Like, how much time did he actually do? Because after they interrogated him, did they let him out on bail, or did he sit until his trial? I mean, either way it go, he couldn't have did more than a year. Trial usually take a year to come up and go through or whatever. So attempt murder charge that was taken down to something where he was actually released super soon with time served. That's a W for him regardless. Shame on him for even putting that woman and his kids, her kids, all through that. That's some bonehead shit right there. For real. But sometimes women be pushing people to the edge. Like, if instead of cheating, bitch, just leave. You know what I'm saying? He probably gonna go somewhat crazy if you leave anyway. But to get cheated on left and you just taking what he feel like is everything, a lot of men be feeling like, shit, fuck it. You taking everything, we both out of this joint. It ain't funny because it's a real life event. But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Make sure that you sub to the channel, like the video. I'll catch y'all on the next one.